Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Stefan Stiller and you are watching this to hear my honest opinion on CloudTalk. So let's get started. Well, we are a social media marketing agency based in Freiburg, beautiful city in the southwest of Germany. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you didn't. Anyways, we are serving local car dealerships here in Germany to bring them in more clients on a monthly basis, to increase their revenue, to increase their sales, essentially, right? And before we started using CloudTalk, we were facing one major problem. We didn't know how to reach out to our potential customers. So we were searching for a system that is user-friendly, efficient, easy to use, and at the same time very, very flexible. Flexibility was a big one for us. We knew we wanted to reach out to our customers using the phone, doing traditional cold calling, and to get to know them, so we could get to know them better and we could pitch our solution. So the number one reason we decided to use CloudTalk is what I call flexibility. CloudTalk is really great at offering tons of flexible options for you, and especially great for small businesses and startups, from my point of view. The first thing we were looking for was monthly payment. And I did the research, I studied all other available options on the market, all other phone system providers, and there's none of those who provide monthly payment. Most of them will charge you 1 year upfront in advance, and you have to pay 500 to 600 euros upfront. We didn't want that. We didn't know how long we would be using phone system to reach out to our clients, how long we would be in business. So we decided to go for CloudTalk. We want that CloudTalk starts with one person, with one user only. All other systems start with 5. And we didn't want to pay any extra money. We didn't want to pay anything for anything that we didn't really need. So we wanted to start with one person, and CloudTalk gave us the flexibility and possibility to do that. Third thing also has to do with flexibility. We wanted to be able to add as many users and as many German-based phone numbers, local phone numbers, to the system as needed. Now, when we needed them, we wanted to have them right at our fingertips.
CloudTalk is integrating really well with all available CRM systems like Salesforce, HubSpot. We are using HubSpot right here, but all the major ones out there, you have no issues at all. It integrates seamlessly. And the first cool function about CloudTalk is the so-called CloudTalk click-to-call integration for Chrome, for Edge, for Firefox, for any browser out there. So what it does is you click on it. I click on it right here, and it just identified 24 different numbers on this whole page. Obviously, when I scroll down this page, there are more numbers than these 5 that you can see right here. So in total, 24. And what it does is it converts all those numbers into a clickable format. And that means that I can, with a click of a button, now dial the number instead of copy and pasting all the numbers into my phone system and switching between programs back and forth. I can just click the number, click the symbol right here, and it dials the number automatically. So you save a ton of time, especially when you dial 50, 60, 70, 80 numbers a day. This is the phone here, the phone system, right? And we're gonna do this now for John Smith. I call him right now and show you what happens after I click the button. Let's go. So this is an outgoing call, and now I have the choice to answer the call, and I'm on the phone with this guy right now. So I'm going into pitch, I'm going to exchange information, I'm going to have a conversation here, and at some point the interaction stops, so I hang up, and CloudTalk now gives you the functionality, or gives you the chance to rate the conversation, like how was the vibe going, what was the vibe that was going on. I think it was really good right here, so I gotta check this. Go with this smiley, and now I can add text to my call. I can say, okay, the first person was really interested, and there's a follow-up needed, however, because you wanted to have some more information. Click on done, and I go to add. I'm going to add a note to the phone. Right, and then last but not least, I have the option to rate the call quality. Like, how well could I hear his voice, right? How well was I able to understand him? And with this, I'm done rating the call. But now comes the really best option and the really best function of the whole system for me personally. So I click on John Smith once again. CloudTalk is actually directly saving the call history in my CRM system. So this is the call I just did here, 12:58 p.m. and it's 13:01 right now, 1:01 p.m. and this is the call I just did. So this is directly dialed in to my CRM. What a great function. And it comes even better than that. I can now listen to my call recording once again. And yes, it's ready and I can replay the call right here. Isn't that great? Just imagine you're having a call with a customer, with a potential client, and he tells you, I'm going to be on vacation the next 4 weeks, so I'm not available. You can call me back in 5 weeks from now. And so what happens usually is you forget about the last call. Of course, you can type everything in here in your CRM, but you forget about the wipe, and the wipe is really crucial. So you can go back once you call this guy again, once you call John Smith, 5 weeks have passed, again, you can go into the call and you can listen to the tonality. You can check whether he was really interested or he was kind of interested. And he's like, let's call again in 5 weeks, I'm not so sure. You can really understand what was going on in the last call. And furthermore, you can pick up on personal information. You can add in the next call, you can throw that information in. You can add a very personal touch and personal note to the next call. And this is really important, especially very, very good salespeople know that when you are talking to a person, it's not person customer, not person company, but it's always person on a person to person level. And so to get to build sympathy, to build a deep connection with your customer, with your potential client, it's always useful to add personal information. You could, for example, say in 5 weeks from now, oh, John, how was your vacation going during the last 4 weeks? How was your time in Rome? Did you have a nice time? And he will be delighted about you remembering where he was, where he went, what he was doing in the last 4 weeks, because most people don't. And with that, you have a really big competitive advantage, right? Awesome. I love this feature. To show you what happens on the reverse side, you might be asking yourself right now, maybe, okay, this was how outbound calls work, but how is CloudTalk working with inbound calls? And this is what I wanted to show you right now. So the inbound call is coming in. John Smith is calling me right now. And the great thing about this is I can click onto the HubSpot symbol right there, and it opens the contact before I even get onto the phone, right? They're available at my fingertips, and I can, before I answer the phone, now let's say I answer, I can then go into the details of the last call, and I already know what happened last. So this is crazy. This is really, really good, and I love this feature about CloudTalk as well. But these are the two main features I wanted to show you. So let's go to the first thing I want to talk about. The first thing is the ability to add as many seats or as many users to your account anytime you want, as you like. So I go into my account settings, and here is the function that I talked about. You can add any number of seats as you like, whenever you want, with a click of a button. And that was really handy to us because we wanted to be flexible. As I said before, we wanted to be able to add people along and people into our team when we need it. So great function. Second thing is the actual numbers. So I go into the number section right here in my dashboard, and I see there's already one German phone number that I'm using. This is my local phone number I purchased with CloudTalk or via CloudTalk. And when I want to do this at any time, I can add more numbers. I can buy more numbers right here. The only thing is, so I can click on order here and I get a local phone number for €6 a month. Pretty cool. The only thing is, in Germany, you know, we love bureaucracy, we love rules. So it is a more tedious process because the company, no, not the company, but the government wants to have legal proof, a certification that you are actually situated in this particular part of the country, and they want to have, you know, they want to have a document for that. So it takes a little bit more time, but other than that, it's totally seamless, totally easy to do. Third thing I wanted to talk about is customization regarding the phone system. And when I click on this little button here, it shows you actually the workflow of the phone system. So right now I have, this is my number right here that I'm using. And when I'm getting an inbound call, it rings for 20 seconds. This is the setting right here. You can easily change this number to anything you like. 20 is a minimum. It can also ring for 40 seconds right here. And then the call, when I don't pick up the call is then redirected to my mailbox. Before the mailbox goes on, there's a playback that I actually recorded here myself, and I can show you how customization works in a second. But what was really handy for me, because I'm not available for during the whole time of the day, and maybe there's an important call, not available the whole time here on the computer. For example, when I'm taking a lunch break, I want to be able to be reached anyways. So I can go here and I can redirect the call in case nobody answers to either another agent when you are a bigger group, or I can redirect the call to an external number. And that is the option or the function that I went with most of the time. And I set it up to my own phone number, to my cell phone. So when I don't pick up the call right here, the number or the phone call is redirected directly to my cell phone. Pretty neat, pretty handy. Yes. Third thing or fourth thing I wanted to talk about is voicemail customization, and this is also very simple here to do. I go into sounds, and these are the options that are already available. General options for voicemail, for you have reached us out of business hours, for example. Here, this is what these say here, business hours 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all great, nothing wrong with those. I just needed to have a little bit customization because we are calling in Germany, we're calling German phone numbers, so it's probably a good idea to have also a German voicemail. And it's pretty simple to do. You can record your voicemail over the phone, or you can record it with a very simple program, Audacity or whatever, and then upload it here and put it into your numbers, into your number settings, as I showed you before. So very simple, very easy to do. Last but not least, there's one more thing I want to talk about. What is really important for us when we are using a phone system? There are sometimes problems coming up, sometimes troubleshooting. You know, it's so important to have a good customer support, good customer service. And I have to tell you guys, you're doing an excellent job here at CloudTalk. Your customer service is really impeccable. There's nothing bad or nothing really to talk about here. It's working really great. I can't tell you any other thing than that. It's your response rate is really fast. You're responding usually within 5 to 10 minutes. So CloudTalk does an amazing job here, and they are serving you with the right information at the right time that you just need, right? And it's easy to do because you can just click this chat window right here, and you can you can go to any person on the team you like, or you can send a general request. Send us a message, and then you type in the issue that you have, and you're good to go. Somebody answers within 5 to 10 minutes. Amazing. I loved it. Yeah, so these are the functions about CloudTalk that I love the most, and I think these are very handy and helpful for you as well. I hope this video was helpful for you, and it helps to do the right decision, to make the right decision when it comes to your future cloud phone system. Thank you so much for watching.